Today we announced new telehealth services to help our veterans get the care they need, where and when they need it, far advanced, and it is so popular. This state has many retired military members, and we thank them, and we thank their families and spouses for the patriotic service. They have been incredible. We in America honor our great heroes.
And that was President Trump last night, reiterating his promise to take care of our veterans after rolling out new services for vets to get health care. Joining me to discuss, Brandon Coleman, who is a former Marine and former whistleblower at the VA, who now works for the VA's Office of Accountability and Whistleblower Protection, and Dan Caldwell, the Vice President of the Concerned Veterans for America and also a former Marine. Welcome to you both, and thanks to both of you for your service. Brandon, I start with you. You're now working for the man after complaining about the VA for a very long time. I really want to start with this telehealth program. Is this exactly the kind of thing the VA needs to do to really help vets, get them care, and get them diagnosed?
Well, it is exactly. We need to meet veterans wherever they're at. And so I'm a counselor in Arizona, and so telehealth has helped me to be able to reach Native American veterans that are living on reservations and veterans in many rural areas, because all they have to do is be able to get to one of the VA clinics in one of the outlying areas, and I can see them from Phoenix, Arizona on a TV screen. Wow. And provide treatment for substance use disorders. So it's an amazing program, and it lets me see veterans all over Arizona.
Dan, I have a couple of serious questions about this. First of all, does it work well where broadband doesn't? Aren't there limitations to this teleservice? And secondly, is it really advisable to be getting medical advice, by telephone, essentially, which is, I mean, you got some pictures here, but are there limitations to the service?
Well, of course, with telehealth, there are limitations to what it can do. You can't do, cancer screenings yet or other types of services through telehealth. But I think the VA is recognizing that in some areas there isn't access to broadband, which is why they've rolled out the mobile app component. So they're looking for new and unique ways to expand access to care, and this is one of them. But I think what veterans should be most excited about with the Trump administration and Secretary Shulkin is that they're looking to expand health care options. They're looking to expand options in the private sector, and that, I can tell you, is what I'm most excited about with Secretary Shulkin and President Trump.
I should mention, a producer in my ear mentions this to me, and it's absolutely true. The telehealth program helps people just book appointments, and that was a huge problem at the VA. You couldn't even get in to see a doctor, so this is going to be a great shortcut for that. Brandon, I want to ask you, because you're in-house now, you're seeing what's going on at the VA every day, so many big problems at the Veterans Administration for so long. Are we making progress? Are we getting things done? Is this new VA Secretary, David Shulkin, doing a good job?
I would have to say yes. I wasn't a big fan of his when he was selected, but I must give credit where credit's due. We do have a commander-in-chief with a backbone that puts veterans and our active duty military first. And what the secretary has done has brought me to the table. The VA tried to destroy me. They tried to fire me for telling the truth about suicidal vets not getting care. And now I'm being brought to help fix this mess. Never in a million years did I think I would be a part of this. And, I just have to shake my head. But it's the right place for me to be. I told them I was willing to clean toilets or take out the garbage if needed. I just wanted to fix the mess, and that's why I'm coming to D.C. to help.
Dan, very quick last thoughts, and then I've got to wrap it.
Sure. Brandon's been a friend of mine. Both him and I have worked together to reform and fix the VA. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and the fact they're bringing somebody like Brandon, who's one of the VA's most vocal critics, shows you they're serious.